Blessed afternoon, everyone, and Happy New Year! It's 2023. It's the day of the new year. Welcome to Brewing Live, all new season, episode number 550. Oh, it's 550 already for mental preparedness and the new landscape living amidst challenges of our present life time. And Brewing Live is a community service of DCAP Coffee Republic. We are home. And DCAP Coffee Republic is the home of certified CACC life coaches from Life Coach Philippines and our coaching hub. And we are now brewing mental wellness connection and are doing our radical healing series for the month of January. And today's live streaming is dubbed as relationship leadership. During these times, it's been a handful of years already. Then every single year, we take a look at the holiday season. Then after the New Year's, of what is it that we're expectant and looking for in this year and the succeeding year. So what I'm going to teach you and what I teach you in Brewing Live is relationship leadership. Relationship leadership is your ability. It's your skill. It's your will to be able to finally make a decision of the kind of relationship you want for yourself and others. And I am saying and I'm telling you that we're going to go out of what society is dictating of what a relationship is. I'm going to help you out, really define it for your own so that you can have a thriving relationship. And this live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines. Our heart here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and also the people that matters to you. So shout out to all of our kindred coaches in there. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for serving the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. Of course, I believe I am a believer. I practiced this when I've learned about it, when I understood that giving is something that really is worth valuable. It's really worth powerful. It's really, really instrumental for you to make that necessary change in your life. And I think that this is a lifestyle. I think that this is something that we all need to learn from. We need to master. And if you're seeing the value of what we're doing here at DCAP Coffee Republic, I truly appreciate that you send your stars in there, send some love gifts. I tell you, even the small little act of kindness, of generosity will go a long way for you. Why? What's it doing for you? It's stretching your heart. It's expanding your heart. It's expanding of you giving because you are receiving value. Maybe you have given to a handful of people already in their space, but you're not you feel that you're not getting the value back as you give. And this is a space that will really allow you to do that. As you learn and earn from us, and when I say learning, you learn from our teachings, you learn from our wisdom, you learn from the things that we've learned in the space, and earn. You can monetize what we're teaching to you. And this is something that you want to start monetizing. I tell you, giving is something that you can do. Now, if you don't want to utilize Facebook for the stars, you can utilize the GCash account and bank transfers as well. It's available for you. You can utilize that. For the Coffee Republic experience, visit us at the Coffee Republic. Later, we're open, I think, at 4 p.m. We're open at 4 p.m. today. You can visit us at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, Corinth, Brixton, and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. On the regular operation, we're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're closed on a Friday, but for the rest of the day, we're open. But our coaching services is still continuously 24/7. What DCAP Coffee Republic does is to exist to help you, our clients, in a healing and breakthrough by providing a safe and inspirational space for you to begin with a cup of coffee. So if you have a cup of coffee in there that you can utilize, you want to drink, and you just want to have a moment while having a conversation with beautiful people who can help you out in your journey, go there at the Coffee Republic and just have a meaningful conversation. All right. We are more than a traditional cafe that serves your favorite classic and comfort food. Like we have sausage platters, we have waffles, we have bagels and cakes, milkshakes, and also coffee-based drinks. We are helping individuals to make therapeutic lifestyle change for our line of plant-based meals. If you are someone who wants to transition a little bit to a healthier eating, a healthier living, especially during the holidays, right? Where you're eating a lot of pork, beef, a lot of meat in there, and you feel that your energy is declining because of a lot of the fats in there and your sugar level is going up, and you want to be able to balance that, we have a handful of products in here like keto products. We have sugar replacement syrups and insulin organic wine and tea. the Kapkapa Republic is the sole or exclusive distributor of Davis Faith Insulin Wine and Tea in the area of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. And we still continue on with our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes. And this is ongoing. I invite you to join us as a reseller and brand ambassador to help raise awareness of sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms of diabetes and the effect of diabetes. Please check our FB page. Check out our FB page in here for all of the menu of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks, or just connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661 to partner with the Kapkapa Republic in advancing wellness in your space. If you've just joined me, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us in here. If this is the first time you're joining me, I'm Life Coach Shaun. I am the man from Pasig City. I'm professional certified CACC life and mental health coach for Life Coach Philippines. I am a relationship leadership coach, and I help married women in there who've gone through a season of infidelity and cheating. And I'm not just talking about the physical cheating. I'm also talking about the most hurtful. I think the most hurtful cheating is the emotional cheating, when your spouse is sharing their inner thoughts, inner desires, and their emotions to other people instead of you. If you are someone who's going through the journey and you feel that your spouse is not really talking about things that matters to them or matters to you, and you feel and you have your gut in you that they're talking to someone else to relieve themselves, to put themselves in a safe and comfort, and you feel that, hey, my relationship seems to be passive already, and I'm not sure what's going on. My spouse is not telling me all of these different things, and I'm not sure, but I have a hunch that something's going on. And if you want to find that out and get the answers for you to support your partner and also to support yourself, then let's have a conversation. Let me help you out, create that next level life for you, so that you know how to be that supporter, how to be that provider, so that you can thrive in 2023. Now, if you just joined me, welcome and thank you for being here. Please circulate this video and let's bless more people in the digital space. Watch this video with them. You may also tag them in the comment section below and give them a shout out, a thumbs up, and an acknowledgement of some motivation. And best, just acknowledge and express gratitude. As for me, I just want to give a shout out to all of my fellow kindred coaches in there and mental model collectors inside the Be Learning Society with Master Coach A. If you're one who decides to experience or desires to experience transformation in the areas of your health, wealth, and relationship, I invite you to come and join us inside the Be Learning Society as one of a mental model collector with full access to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A, which is exclusive to the Be Learning Society members only. And what we are doing for Be Learning Society, what our plan, what our long-term goal, our big goal, our big, hairy, audacious goal is to create a facility for you and me. You know, a lot of people, when they get physically sick, they go to a hospital. What we're doing, if you are someone who's going through mental sickness, emotional sickness, or spiritual sickness, and if you want to be able to strengthen that and have that mental toughness, that is the facility that we're building for you and for everyone else. And if you want to continue to support that and be part of it, have a brick, buy a brick, support it, get a brick in there, layer by layer. We're going to build that up until it is fully functional. But of course, as we continue to build that, we're already helping the space in there with Be Learning Society as you continue to earn and learn mental models. Be Learning Society is the 10th maker of the Be Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top of the food and beverage discount that you are enjoying every single month as you subscribe, you also get a benefit of the mental model masterclass of Master Coach A. And the way that mental model is when you are learning and mastering mental models, you're able to choose mental models that would allow you to think clearly, act better, and also manage your emotions better. As you go through the journey, you also get a monthly 90-minute free coaching session that's inclusive with that package, with that program. And also, the biggest thing in there is you're allowing yourself to support that project. For more information and registration assistance, just connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661. Now we are diving into our conversation. I'm going to teach you from neglect to need, one simple way to regain your you. Yeah, to regain you. Just one simple way. I'm gonna simplify it so that you regain yourself. You don't have to do a lot of magic in here. You don't have to do a lot of thinking. When I say a lot of thinking, I'm the way that I'm doing and teaching people is always simplicity. Simplicity is key. The more simple it is, the more effective it can be. I tell you, simplicity is what everyone needs right now. You don't need to complicate a lot of different things in life. You don't need to complicate a lot of different things in your relationship. If you simplify it, you're gonna enjoy more of the moment rather than living in your past and living in your present. Okay? So please do tag your friends and forward this video link and invite others to join in the Radical Healing series. Thank you very much for joining. Of course, my suitable partner is here, Coach Tin, and also Master Coach Yasmin. Maraming salamat. Happy New Year to both of you. If you're going to watch this on replay in the future, comment in there, #replay, and send us a message if you wish to connect with any of the points that resonates with you. You may also find a YouTube link where you can watch the replay of the video in here for episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. Just please follow and subscribe if you are watching us on YouTube. All right? So from neglect to need, one simple way to regain you. Let's talk about neglect first. Now, neglect, if you research this, it's defined as a state of being uncared for. If you are someone who's growing up and you didn't feel the care of your parents or your caretaker, then you will have a feeling of neglect. Now, for children, if you have kids, or reflect on yourself as well. Children need utmost care, and it's important because it's a foundational requirement for a thriving life. If you felt when you were growing up, maybe you're someone who has a father who is financially supportive but physically absent, you might have a feeling of neglect. Now, you might have a feeling of care from your mom. Maybe your mom is the one working, taking care of you at home, but your father is somewhere else. He seldom goes home, or maybe he's somewhere in a different country or a different city or a different location, and he's not able to go home freely. Then you might have a feeling of neglect. Now, I believe, and if you take a look at the Industrial Revolution, what happened is, when our parents start working from other different places and your mom is left in your home, the tendency is, as things go on in this world, you are being kept in your home. I grew up in a family or in a community in which I am able to play with other children in there, and that helps me at least have a mutual connection with other people. You're able to learn from other people. You're able to engage with other people. But for families or children who has been kept in their household because of their parents' fear that they might be abducted, they might get hurt, they might get all of these different things, it can be detrimental for the child, because when they grow up, they don't have this mental picture of what the relationship is. They don't have a mental picture of what being hurt is, what the different kind of conversation would happen, because the experiences that we have or they have, it's always with their parents, their caretakers, their brothers and sisters, whoever is in that space. Now, I'm a believer, and I have kids, by the way. I have a 20-year-old and 17-year-old, and I believe that parents are not just the one who will raise their children. It takes a tribe and a community to raise a child. It takes other people to support the child. It's not the full, and it's not a full circle if the parents would only raise their children, because the parents cannot always fulfill everything in there. You cannot be a friend, you cannot be a best friend, you cannot be someone who is a confidant, you cannot be someone who's an a person that you can share emotion with or secret with. These are the things that you need a community to help you develop. It's not always your parent. Like, my question to you is, when was the last time that you shared a secret to your mom or to your dad, or you shared a secret to your husband or to your wife? You don't do that. You share that with other people. And unfortunately, what happens because of the Industrial Revolution, a lot of individuals have picked friends in the workplace. And the workplace conversation, while it's good and then, but that is not an environment of which you can build a community. It's different because your focus in there is you building a career and earning money. That is the reason why it's important for your child and for you as someone who's a parent to be able to create a responsive relationship and a supportive environment. And that means that you are finding ways for your children to find a space in which they're celebrated but not tolerated. But of course, if you are someone who's raised in an environment in which you feel neglected, you feel that you're someone who is not worthy of the attention because of a lot of different reasons. Maybe your parents are not there for you. Maybe they're there, but they're not really mentally, spiritually, emotionally there for you. So what happens is you as an individual would tend to avoid any altercation or any conversations in which is emotionally draining, and you would just say, no, I don't want to do that. And you will just left in your household to be able to survive in there. But that is not what really life is all about. And neglect, when a child feels neglected, it activates biological stress hormones or response system. And the more that it gets activated, the more toxic effect is compounding to the child's growth. So again, going back to an individual who have experienced neglect, or maybe for you it's not the word neglect, maybe it's a word you use in which you feel that you're not important, you're not being cared for, you're not being heard, you're not being listened. That is similar to neglect too, because your parents or your caretakers are not really putting the time to stop and listen to you and pay attention to what your needs are. So what I'm going to share to you is 4 types of unresponsive care. And this is coming from HBR research. And if you want to research this, it's Developing Child and Harvard Education. If you want a link, let me know. I'll share the link to you. So there's 4 types of unresponsive care. Number 1 is occasional inattention. It means it's only intermittent. It diminishes attention and otherwise responsive environment. It can be growth promoting under caring conditions. So that is first. Occasional. Sometimes do you lack the attention? Sometimes it's okay. Now, the second is chronic understimulation. And this means it's ongoing. You feel this every time. You experience this every time. It diminishes your focus and you are not responsive. And unfortunately, it's not allowing you much to have the developmental enrichment for you to make that connection. Or maybe you're someone who's constantly, or maybe you have a child who's constantly in the room, locking themselves in there, just having a conversations in there and sometimes not doing anything. You feel it's not doing everything. That means there's already a disconnection in there. There's an understimulation. There is a mindset of your child in which, or you, in which that you don't feel that that kind of conversation is something that you're used to, so you don't want to do it. The third is severe neglect in a family context. So this one is significant. It's ongoing, even though you're 30, 40, 60 years old already, you still feel neglected. You have that absence of having that interaction. When you say hi to someone, there's a longer conversation, but because of that experience that you have growing up, you say hi, that's it, then you leave, and that's about it. You're not able to fulfill the basic needs. There's a failure in there for you to make an interaction. And the severe one, the support, is the severe neglect in an institution setting. It says in here, warehouse-like condition, which many children, few caregivers, and no individual adult-child relationship that are reliably responsive. It means that you might have a parent, you might have experienced a parent, or maybe you're a parent in there, you are providing financially, you are providing some emotional care, but you're not really responsive on the ways that your child is needing. Now, of course, this is not your fault. This is not your parents' fault, because that is how the way they are raised. But of course, if you are not getting the results that you are looking for, that you are expecting from your spouse, from your children, from your parents, then there is a need for you to improve. Now, chronic neglect, based on the HBR research, is associated with a wider range of damage than active abuse. If you are being neglected, that is more, or that has a wider range of damage, than being verbally abused, physically abused because it receives less attention from policy and also from practice. And if you think about it, right, if you feel that you're neglected, you don't really talk about it. Someone would just feel you that, suck it up, or do something about it, or have a conversation with others, or go out, go in the farm, go in the mountains, and whatever you want to do, just, have that interaction in there. But again, if you are not raised in an environment in which you are, or you feel that care, and you're not neglected, then you're not going to be able to start that transition. Neglect affects our executive functions. It affects your planning, it affects your focus, it affects your remembering, and it affects your way of juggling tasks. And it also affects your self-regulation. That you might say, Coach, okay naman ako. I think I'm okay. Going through the corporate world, I'm very successful. I have been promoted very, very fast. I'm able to plan out my life, focus on things, remember things, and juggle around and all of these different things. But the question to you is, are you able to self-regulate? When there are emotional situations, are you able to respond in ways that would allow you to see the other person from a different standpoint, a different perspective, a different belief, a different, value system? And are you able to regulate yourself in responding, or are you responding in ways that you feel it's a threat, that you feel that your inner core is being challenged? These are the things that you need to take a look at as well, because if that is the way that you're responding right now, and there is a need for you to be able to make that necessary change for you to think better. Now, think about this process. If you take a look at neglect, when it affects it as a air traffic control. If you take a look at the airport, if you go to an airport, there's a big high-rise building in there that is, can see it, the whole space in 360 degrees, and there's an air traffic control in there. And what the air traffic control does is to manage everything in there, from the planes on the ground, the planes in the sky, who's arriving, who's departing, who goes first, what to prioritize, and so on and so forth. And this is the same goes in your brain. Your brain needs to be able to process and navigate through all of these things and filter the distraction in there. Your brain needs to be able to prioritize what's important, set and achieve goals, and also control your impulses during times of high emotion. So, our life needs to be organized in ways that would allow you to enjoy every aspect of it. And when I say every aspect, you have your health, you have your relationship, you have your finances, you have your career, you have your business, and there probably some areas of your life in there you want to add that in. This is what getting organized is. And when you feel neglected and you want to move to being neat, then getting organized will pave a way for you. Because getting organized will allow you to develop functions to process information so that you can decide which one you can keep and which one you can let go. It helps you sustain or shift your attention towards different demands and think of ways or mental models so that you can decide better and apply different approaches, different ways for you to set priorities versus what's important and what is urgent. All right? So what I'm going to teach you, what I'm going to give you today is some tips for you to start organizing. This is just 5 that you can do. Then I'm going to share to you one simple way for you to regain you. All right? Number 1 tip is to make a list of areas or tasks that you would like to tackle. Just one. Just make a list. Make one list in there. This can include things that you need to declutter. It's New Year. A lot of people would declutter during New Year's. Think about that. Maybe it's creating schedules for you to do daily tasks. Just one. Just make a list, one list in there of everything that you need to do, what areas and what tasks. It can be, as I've shared a while ago, your business, your relationship, your career, your finances, and so on and so forth. So that's one first tip for you to start developing your organizational skills. Number 2 is set small, achievable goals for each area of your task on your list. For example, you might have a goal to declutter for one drawer or one closet per day. Spend 15 minutes a day. So simple lang. That's it. Number 3 is break larger tasks into smaller ones for more manageable chunks. Chunk it out. If you are decluttering the whole living space, then just focus on one area. It can be the cabinet. It can be your TV stand. It can be your stuffs in there, your tools. just start moving them. It can be books that you need to move in, just one. Number 4 is set aside dedicated time each day or week to work on your goals. Focus on that. Set the time in there. It's helpful for you to schedule in advance so that you are continuously on track. And number 5, of course, a lot of women forget it. If you are someone who's not able to celebrate the wins, I tell you, if you're progressing, celebrate them. Celebrate small wins. I don't know. One of the things that you can do is, if you are able to do something and if you park that for the longest time, have a spa day. Take care of your hair or your nails, or have a skin cleansing in there. So you can do that to reward yourself so that you feel you're progressing. You feel that you are moving on, and you're able to be motivated and encouraged for you to continue making progress. All right. So remember, with this 5, just continue to being patient. Be patient with yourself. Take one step at a time. It takes time, takes effort, but as you get organized, I tell you, you will be moving from that feeling of neglect to a feeling of being neat. Because the feeling of neglect is something that you are not able to receive. You didn't feel that. So every time someone is giving that care to you, you feel that it's not true. You feel that it's fake. You feel that really this person is just joking me around. But the reality is, the reason why you're not able to feel that care is because you yourself are not giving the care that you deserve, the care that you need, the care that is rightly yours in the first place. And the first person that will give that to you is you. That's what I'm teaching you right now. So please, if you are a woman, you're taking care of your children, and you're giving everything to your children, and you feel that you're neglected, stop. Tell yourself that, hey, I'm going to give this 2023 for me. This is for me. This is for you. This is my time for me to take care of myself, because I know that I can give what I have. And as I continue to develop this skill, that area of my life that right now, then I'm going to be overflowing, and I can give more to others as well. All right. So one simple way to regain you, very, very simple, very easy. And if you need help in there, let me know. I'll help you out. Number 1, simple way to regain yourself. Practice the 1-1-66 principle. First is what I've shared. I showed you the tips. Number 1, just identify one thing that you want to master right now. It can be a habit. It can be a skill. It can be a mindset. It can be a mental model. Anything that you want to master in there. Just one. Then, schedule it. Get organized, schedule it every single day just for 1 hour. Allocate an hour of your day to deliberately practice just that one thing. And lastly, in 66 days. So this is day 1. In the next 66 days, it's going to be around 2 months. Be disciplined. Implement this every single day. So one thing that you want to master, 1 hour every single day. In the next 66 days, master that. And I tell you, you're going to regain you. You're going to regain you. You're going to tell yourself that, hey, I can do it. I can give this to myself. Finally, I can live my life the way that I want it. You don't have to continue to please other people. You don't have to continue asking for attention from other people that doesn't really understand you. Understand yourself first. The more that you understand yourself, the better it is that you can communicate with your spouse. The better it is that you can communicate with your parents. The better it is that you can communicate with your children and other people. You cannot give what you don't have, but you can start giving what you have right now. And what you have right now is you. And what you can do is develop yourself, improve yourself, and become a better mom, a better woman, a better human being to help the future generations. All right? Thank you for joining me and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. As I've said, if you need help and support and coaching, if you are going through some challenges in your relationship, if you've experienced cheating and infidelity in your marriage, and if you want to be able to start healing from that, start answering the questions that you have in there for the longest time and no one seems to answer. You talk to a lot of people, they've researched and so on and so forth, but you can't seem to get that answer that you're looking for. Have a conversation with me. Let me help you out in your journey. Just message us here, or you can visit my page, Life Coach Shaun Joya. I have videos and contents in there that would help you out, start having a deeper understanding of what's going on in your life, and you can finally make a decision to take action because it's for you. Now, if you want to learn more about what we're doing here at the CACC Republic, you can visit us for our community live event. This is face-to-face every Sunday. Sundays for Life. That's going to be with me. I teach about creativity, and I'm talking about creative relationship. I'm talking about creative relationship. I don't believe that a relationship really is something that is set in stone. You need to be creative about your relationship, because the more that you're creative about your relationship, the more that you're creative about the way that you're navigating to your relationship, you're going to respond better in there, and it's going to be more exciting for both of you. Nurturing Monday, Walk Along with Coach Ling talks about also understanding you as an individual. If you want to really start regaining who you are and understanding what's going on in your life and accepting the fact and the past so that you can live in the present and be expectant of the future, then have a conversation with her on a Monday. Brew Tuesday is all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine. If you are wanting to change one habit in there, maybe of a negative thinking that you have in there, or maybe how the way that you think of or see other people, and you want to change that, habit changing will pave a way for you. Purpose Wednesday, Away and Day with Coach Rezzhel talks about purpose. If you want to understand deeply, if you are the latter stage of your life and you want to understand, okay, what is my purpose in this world? I've done a lot of different things already, but I can't seem to figure out what's next for me. Have a conversation with her. Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul are for people who wants to heal their soul. That's for Master Coach A. If you are ready to finally gain yourself back and strengthening yourself to be the person that you are called to be, then Thursday happens in there. And Fab Saturday, Open Mic with Coach Orville for those people who just want to enjoy the singing moment and really have a deeper appreciation of who you are, your voice, whether it's good or bad, whatever other people say, you're going to do it because of you. Now, if you are interested to become a professional service provider like me, as a life coach or a mental health coach, connect with Coach Rezzhel, excuse me, at 0917-586-1621 to know more about the co-actively co-create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. We are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots only. Just connect, have a reservation with Coach Rezzhel. Join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 551, How to Make Your New Year's Resolution Work, of course, with my suitable partner, Coach Tin. That's going to be tomorrow, same time, same channel. This is Life Coach Shaun de Joya, mentally fit to serve. In behalf of Life Coach Philippines, this is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom. Thank you very much for joining. Happy New Year. Enjoy your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.